Welcome to Car Comparers. Today we'll be comparing the Tata Hexa versus the Innova Crysta. Pricing and features. Hexa XT 4x2 manual costs 19.3 lakh rupees on road Delhi, which is 4.2 lakh rupees cheaper than Innova Crysta's top of the line ZX variant costing 23.5 lakh rupees. Hexa may be significantly cheaper than the Crysta, but the Crysta ZX has a long list of extra features over the Hexa XT, like LED projector headlamps, knee airbag, telescopic steering adjustment, push-button start and smart key, auto-up anti-pinch driver's window, and electrically adjustable driver's seat. The Hexa, on the other hand, just has terrain response, retractable window sunblinds, heated mirrors, 4 tweeters, and a subwoofer over the Innova. Performance and drivability. The Hexa and Crysta manual are pretty evenly matched in terms of performance. However, there is a noticeable difference in the two cars in the finer aspects of drivability as well as refinement. The Crysta has a much more slick and precise gear shift compared to the Hexa's notchy and rubbery shift action. Hexa's turbo also takes a long while to spool up, while Crysta's comes into action around 500 revs earlier. This makes a huge difference while driving around in rush hour traffic. The Crysta Auto comes with a larger 2.8-liter engine, which makes it undeniably faster than the 2.4-liter Crysta manual. However, Hexa's automatic gearbox does a fantastic job to mask its 600cc disadvantage with respect to the Crysta 80 with its remarkably smooth and responsive nature. Fuel efficiency. In our back-to-back tests, the Crysta manual was less than half a kmpl more efficient than the Hexa, while the automatics were exactly identical to each other. Space and comfort. Both Crysta and Hexa are genuine 6-seaters with comfy captain seats for the second row passengers. Hexa also offers an option of a bench seat for the middle row, which makes it a decent 7-seater people mover unlike the Crysta. Both cars have reasonably comfortable third-row seats with just enough space to accommodate 2 adults. Plus, there is decent luggage space left over even with all the seats in place. Tata has done an outstanding job with the materials and design of the Hexa's interiors. But still, it is no match to the sheer luxury and built-to-last feel of the Innova's cabin. Handling and ride quality. Tata has done a fantastic job of tuning the Hexa for the harsh realities of our roads. The Hexa rides with pure authority over the worst of road conditions and isolates the passengers from jerks and impact better than anything on the market this side of an S-Class. Crysta also conquers the rough stuff better than most cars on the market, but then its ride feels slightly more stiff and you can feel it working hard to filter out the bumps and ruts from getting through. Crysta's handling has lost the precise feel that was there in the old Innova and now feels more like a pickup truck that it is actually based on. It also exhibits more body roll than the Hexa and falls short on steering feel and progression compared to the Hexa as well. Reliability and after-sales service. Toyota is the world leader when it comes to product reliability and service support. Tata, on the other hand, has developed a terrible reputation for unreliable vehicles and even worse for its after-sales service. With added complexity and electronics, the reliability of its products has only gone down over the years compared to that of the Indica. Tata's service centers continue to be run like local garages, which is in total contrast to the meticulously organized and optimized workflows at Toyota's touchpoints. Toyota's service reach has also more or less equaled that of Tata and soon shall surpass it in the coming decade. Resale and cost of ownership. Today, 2011 model year Innovas easily fetch over 3 lakh rupees more than Arias of similar vintage. The difference between the Crysta and Hexa is bound to be even greater. Overall, the Hexa XT works out to be just over 50,000 rupees cheaper than the Crysta ZX MT in terms of overall ownership costs, and that is if the Hexa does not require any more unscheduled maintenance compared to the Crysta, which is honestly impossible. That brings us to the verdict. If your usage is fairly limited and you have the balls to make a bet on Tata Motors' reliability, by all means go for the Hexa. But if you are a more sensible person who cares about real world problems like reliability and cost of ownership more than ride quality and terrain response modes, you better spend those few lakhs more and opt for the Crysta. If you are looking at the Hexa as a more affordable option to the Crysta, just forget about it. The Hexa is definitely going to cost you more than the Crysta over the ownership period by ways of depreciation and unscheduled visits to the service center. If you want ease of driving and reliability of lakhs of kilometers, then again the Hexa is not the right car for you. As a personal vehicle, we would still suggest the Hyundai Tucson over the Crysta. But if you do require those 7 seats occasionally, the Crysta remains the best alternative in the market for its price. And that is why it is the clear winner of this shootout.